if there's anybody out there needs to hear this, how it came in my mind, I hope so that make me feel less weird or less lonely perhaps, or one of those things like you think you are the only one to experience some things and it feels in a certain way, then you share it and you realize other people out there feels exactly the same, and then you feel kind or more, I don't want to say normal, but it normalized them thoughts, the feeling, the experience, and the way how you see things, the way how you live and perceive life. So what happened this morning, I was late again. And it is a thing. So I was late and my brain was still going through, forgive the noises, I'm driving, was going through all the things that I needed to do before to get out. But my brain perceived them like, in order to get out of this house, I have to do A, B, C, D, and whatever. But because I didn't wake up when I wanted to wake up, my brain went into the process of hurry up, because you need to do A, B, C, D before you get out of the house. And then I stopped a moment and I thought, wait a second. So let's talk about it. Like, I really took that moment to stop the rush, to try to deeply understand what was I living, what was I thinking, what was I feeling. So I kind of grounded into this kind of madness where usually when you're in rush and you're late and this and that, there's like a hurricane of emotion, of thinking, of the body movement is so energetic, and the last things that you want to do actually is to take a moment to stop and be with it. You just want to be done with it because you have to go. So then I don't know what happened, but I just stopped and I thought and I felt and I connected to all this that was happening. And I was like, oh, but if I decided that I needed to wake up in a certain time to achieve certain tasks and be out of the house at a certain time, well, that means that those tasks needed that much time. So why am I trying to hurry up to do them when they need their time? So if I hurry up, it means that I'm actually not doing the same task but with less time, but I'm actually skipping it, because perhaps I can decide I can still trying to do them, but I won't actually do them. Perhaps, like, if it makes sense, like if it's a task that takes half an hour and I'm doing it in 15 minutes, I realize that I'm actually not doing it fully. I'm doing the half of it. I'm skipping pieces. I'm not doing that properly because I need to shrink the time that I have to do them. Because if it takes me half an hour to do them, it's not because I like to take half an hour, it's because that's the time that it takes me. So with that in mind, then I thought, okay, so if I need to get out of the house, it makes no sense in time and I'm late. It makes no sense for me to try to do all the tasks that I thought I needed to do before to get out of the house in time, because basically I am not going to do them, or I'm going to do just partially, like just a little fraction of it, because now I'm trying to squeeze them in a time that it's not enough to achieve them. And if you're still with me and if this still makes sense, then I was like, I need to drop them. I need to skip them all at once. I can't just do a little bit. I mean, I can do a little bit, but then I can't call that task done. I can't tick it off, because, like, for instance, I thought, oh, I need to vacuum the floor because it's horrible, it's disgusting, oh, I don't like it, I don't want to leave the house like this. So then I have to vacuum. But if I need to vacuum quickly, it means that I'm not going to vacuum all. I'm not going to do, you know, when you pass just in the middle of the room where actually is already not that dirty because the dirt goes towards the wall or behind the corners or under the couch, and I won't pass there because I don't have the time. So basically I'm not doing it. I'm just wasting time vacuuming where the most of the house is actually clean. And then I stopped again, and I thought, why this realization comes to me only at 37 years old? Why am I finally understanding this? Where if I am late, I need to skip tasks, not to hurry up, because hurry up makes no sense. If it makes sense to you too, but to me it actually really worked, this thought. And I was like, why am I doing this? And I'm thinking, oh, perhaps it's because I've always been told to hurry up, because I was taking my time that I needed to, perhaps, I don't know, as a child, I'm making an example, I'm putting my shoes on and someone tells me to hurry up, so to achieve the same tasks in less time. And then I'm like, but if that's the time that it takes me to put my shoes on as a child, how can I hurry up? That's the time I need, because that's the skill I got and that's the capability that I have. So you're asking me basically to skip steps or to do it badly, or actually not doing it, or do half of it. Because to me, doing something badly, it's basically not doing that, or do half of it, or do a part of it, or pretend you did just to accomplish the time lap that someone else has placed, or a mistake like mine this morning has placed everything a little bit funny. But anyway, and then I was like, oh, but that would be very mean. But at the same time, then I thought, oh, okay, so if it's someone takes 5 minutes to accomplish a task because that's their capability and that's their perception of time, that's their skills, that's their time that is needed for those tasks, and then they perceive someone else that takes 20, which is double, like as a slow person or lazy or not capable or something like that. So perhaps that's what it creates certain people to tell you to hurry up because they think you're taking too long. But are you really taking too long? Or are you taking exactly the time that needs you to be taken? Because that's how you do it, and that's your skills, and that's your perception, and that's your quality, because it also has to do with quality. I know there are lots of people that are precise and like things well done and not butchered, as I said, or half done. They take more time because they see things that perhaps others doesn't see, or other people that takes much less time can be perceived like, you know, you're not doing that well, but they, in order to take in 5 minutes or 10 minutes rather than 20. And so once I acknowledge myself of this feeling and thoughts and perception and understanding of others, understanding of myself, understanding of society in general, because this happens all over, I don't know, something clicked and I was like, okay, now on I will skip the task then, because that's it. Or skip the task, or telling myself instead of hurry up, I can tell myself do half of it, or do 1/4, or don't do it at all, because it makes more sense. It makes much more sense in my mind, in order that I can get out in time and be happy about it. And yeah, so I don't know, it lifted up my feeling, and I don't know, I felt much better. I felt I understood the world, I understood society, I understood myself. So I don't know, and then I thought, oh, perhaps there's someone out there might need to hear this and maybe don't reach 37 without it. if it really could potentially help you in a way that just have helped me right now, right today. Everything is brighter. I'm like, great, beautiful. I don't know. It's a life hack that did not have before, and yeah, I hope it helped somehow. And sorry for all the noises on the back. I was in the car and I thought, if I don't record it now, I will forget. I will definitely forget this. It will go. It will sit into the things that I know now, that I will embed in my life, but I will forget how did I got there, and I will forget how to express it properly. I hope I did, by the way. I'm not sure. But yeah, have a lovely day. Bye.